Hello everyone and welcome back to the EPFA Cup 2022 here in Geneva, Switzerland at the Centre Sportif de la Cave. Here this morning, set to kick off at 10 o'clock local Swiss time. Belgium take on Spain in both of their final round robin fixtures. A win for Belgium would see them finish top of the initial EPFA Cup 2022 round robin group stage, which would mean they automatically progress to this afternoon's semi-final against a team yet to be confirmed. Scotland have already booked their spot in the EPFA Cup 2022, having won 4 of their 6 fixtures, drawing the other 2. Spain also looking to secure a semi-final spot. They've already booked their position in this evening's semi-finals. They're going to this game here would determine their placement between 3rd and 4th. So they will either play whoever finishes 1st and or 2nd, depending on this result. I'm delighted to welcome a co-commentator here for this opening fixture this morning, Senor Alex Dowding. How are you?
Good morning, Mr. Sippel. Very well, thank you. How are you?
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Splendid.
Excited for another action-packed day here in Geneva. So this is the 10 o'clock game. Belgium versus Spain at 11:30. The final group game here on pitch A. Germany take on Switzerland. On pitch B behind us, streamed live off the Goals Beyond Grass YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Twitch. Italy take on Austria. And this afternoon we have placing games, semi-finals. We'll strive to get all of that information to you when we have confirmed fixtures.
Right, let's take a look at our squads. So, first up, the Belgium squad.
So, let's go through the Belgian squad. Number 5, Rannery Leandro Sotobrenko. Number 6, Robin Fiordaliso. Number 7, Quinton Campion. Number 9, Ilian Genk. Number 10, Iago Cordron. Number 14, Lucas Maru. Number 15, Florent Lechantre. Number 34, Tiffany Paquette. Their coaches, Robin Cordron and Michael Hermans. To go through the team of Spain. Starting with the number 1, Victor Gil Vidal. Number 2, Aaron Tirablo Sanchez. Number 3, Samuel Gro Garcia. Number 4, Joaquin Guerra Iglesia. Number 5, Camillo Nicolas Sina Terribli. Number 6, Manuel Del Rey Coleto. Number 7, Radwan Boujaboud. And number 8, Manuel Hernandez Alcaide. Their coaches, Jean Gro Garcia and Javier Belda Ramon.
Looking forward to a great game. The match official team for today's game hail from 4 different nations. Centering today, we have Robbie Burns from Ireland, assisted by Mark Kerrison from England, Tony Christensen from Denmark, and our 4th official today is Remy Simon from France. Spanish are making quite a bit of noise in the stands, but nothing compared to the Austrians and the Italians on the other pitch. Our pitch B live on Goals Beyond Grass's social channels. A choice of games this morning for our 10 o'clock fixtures.
So as mentioned earlier, both teams here in front of us this morning have already booked their spot in the EPFA Cup 2022 semi-finals. Belgium looking to top the group. A win here would take them above Scotland onto 16 points, having won 4 of their opening 5 games. It's that 0-0 draw to Scotland, the only blemish on their record. Spain have played 5, won 2, drawn 2, lost 1. They sit on 8 points. So all dependent on that Germany-Switzerland game later on. Germany currently sit a point behind them on 7. So a win here for Spain would see them finish the group in 3rd. That would also mean they would face Belgium in the semi-final once again later this afternoon. Our placing games or placing teams all but confirmed. A win for Italy on pitch B over Austria would take them initially into the semi-final placings before that Germany-Switzerland game later this morning.
So then, Ryan, I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you to predict a winner.
I've been impressed with both nations throughout the tournament. I had Belgium as potential favourites approaching this week here in Geneva, Switzerland. Some really bright players, Florian Lechantre, Fiordaliso, especially Ilian Genk, have all shone. Spain, despite having been formed as a nation for just over a year, have been fantastic. That man in the centre currently, Samuel Gro Garcia, one of their brightest talents. If I was to have a prediction before this fixture, I would say 3-1 Belgium. What about yourself?
It's a tough one, I'll give you that. Spain have surprised quite a few at this tournament, I think, with their resilience and ability to get goals when they matter. However, I think I'm with you. I think Belgium will just edge it on today. However, I'm always surprised they don't start with Genk.
Yeah, an interesting tactical setup by the Belgians. I think all but one game, I think it was just the Scotland game, they've changed all 4 players at the half-time break, giving equal representation to all of the 8 players they've brought here to Geneva, Switzerland. Just to go through their team, starting here this morning in goal, currently adorning that pink jersey, Iago Caldron. Just on the left-hand side, the nearest player to your screen, number 15, Florian Lechantre. In the centre currently is number 34, Tiffany Paquette. And on the far side, number 7, Quentin Campion. Spain arguably lining up with their strongest team in goal currently, despite not wearing the yellow goalkeeper jersey, is Victor Gil-Vidal. On the right, they've got Camillo Nicolasina Terribli in the centre, Samuel Gro Garcia, and on the far side, Aaron Taraubo Sanchez, as Gro Garcia kicks things off for this opening game of day 4 of the EPFA Cup 2022. A good pass from Tiffany Paquette early on, over to Florian Lechantre, over to Campion. Terribly intercepts. Now Taraubo Sanchez with space to drive into, but too much pace for the Spanish number 2.
Campion into Paquette, who sends the ball down the pitch, intercepted, and eventually comes out with a one-on-one battle between Lechantre and Garcia. Garcia gets through past Paquette, tries to clear the ball, cannons off Garcia's chair and off the sideline for a kick-in to Belgium.
Just been informed by the Spanish coaches that their number 8, Manuel Hernandez Alcaide, has yet another chair issue. He had one in the last game against Germany yesterday, was unable to start the fixture, but had issues both in speed testing and battery issues. Persistent, obviously been brought into today. They've been really misfortunate with Alcaide's chair as Garcia just fires it into the box. Not enough pace for Traube Sanchez to get off a shot, and Tiffany Paquette clears.
Yesterday, Sam Garcia mistimed a couple of hits when he wasn't happy with his arm position. That's not a good sign for the Spanish this morning. If he's already mistimed one, it suggests he might be having issues again.
So it'll be Quintin Campion to take the kick in for Belgium. Fires it into his number 34, Tiffany Paquette. Robert Byrne just ushering the players away. He warned them of the potential 2-on-1 infringement that could be a result of the play that was unfolding in front of us. So as mentioned, Italy versus Austria is live on Pitch B, Goals Beyond Grasses, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Twitch. Following us on this pitch is Germany, Switzerland and the placing games and both semi-finals. So please come over to EPFA's pages throughout the day to tune into them games.
Chantre did really well there just to get a touch to send the ball past. Garcia had to then turn and check.
Florian Lechantre trying to find Tiffany Paquette.
2-on-1 there. Senna trying to get out the way of Garcia, but in doing so went across the line of the ball. Blocking off Paquette, causing a 2-on-1. Referee Robbie Byrne telling Senna again to get out the way of 2-on-1. Let play go on that time. But calling yet another 2-on-1 on Spain. This time Sam Garcia, who has the goalkeeper's jersey on, so can't be involved in a 2-on-1 when inside the box, but in getting back into the box, caused a 2-on-1 with Vidal.
So Tiffany Paquette to take the indirect free kick. She has the options of Florian Lechantre to her left, Quintin Campion just in front, possibly looking to her winger Florian Lechantre. She goes into Lechantre, who rotated spin kick, cleared by Victor Gil Vidal, the number 1 for Spain.
Spain versus Germany match yesterday, Vidal and Garcia gave away quite a few 2-on-1s with Garcia coming back into the box. Feels like Vidal needs to be a bit more aware of that and back off to the back of the box.
It's good pressure from Tiffany Paquette now. And Victor Gil Vidal is forced into defensive action. Rotated spin kick trapped between the chairs of Go Garcia and Vidal. She keeps attempting to try and find a way through the stubborn Spanish defence. But they stay resolute and it remains Belgium 0, Spain 0.
2-on-1 yet again against Spain. There was also one that was played on as Camilo Senna went across the box. Between that exciting bit of play with Paquette and Garcia, Spain really need to get a bit of grip on their communication and not occupy each other's spaces. Again, Senna and Garcia. Referee this and that time allowing play to go on though.
Gro Garcia advancing into the Belgian half. Tiffany Paquette there to block his advances, and she'll take a quick Belgian kick in.
That wasn't 5 metres there either.
Nowhere near. So the official Mark Kerrison waving his flag. We're going to get our first substitution of the game in the first 5.5 minutes. It looks like Radwan Boujaboud readying himself to come on. I wonder if it will be Traube Sanchez or Tribli coming off. We are going to get that change. So they're going to take off number 5, Camillo Niclasina Tribli, and Radwan Boujaboud comes on.
I think Sina was struggling with the pace of the game that's been dictated by Paquette of Belgium. She plays in the French Division 2.
Fantastic.
The pace will be a little bit higher, a little bit faster, and they're getting the ball down quick, moving the ball fast, and I think that's causing Spain to have the positional issues they are
Paquet, Florian Lechantre, rotated spin kick and an unfortunate deflection off the front of Samuel Gros Garcia's chair. It's going to go down as an own goal, surely. But that puts Belgium 1-0 up on 6.5 minutes in this final group game of the EPFA Cup 2022 for either side. That currently puts Belgium top of the leaderboard. Well worked opportunity. Fantastic rotated spin kick from Florian Lechantre.
Belgium this time giving away the 2-on-1. Campion encroaching onto what I'm sure the coach and Tiffany Paquet will have thought was her ball.
So Gros Garcia to take the indirect free kick, fires it into the box. Radwan Boujabud over to Traoré Sanchez. Oh, really close. Well worked cutting opportunity there from the Spanish. It just goes wide of the left-hand post. The Belgian goalkeeper, Iago Cordron, yet to really touch the ball. Wasn't tested there as Traoré Sanchez, number 2 for Spain, couldn't find the accuracy on his shot.
Great ball from Campion into Lechantre, who returns the ball.
Too much pace for Quentin Campion, but you can tell he has that accuracy to split open the Spanish defence.
Just a temporary pause. Samuel Garcia had neglected to turn his fan on. Used in some of the main models of chairs to help keep the motors cool as they play.
So Quentin Campion using up that space on that right-hand wing. Tiffany Paquet in support, just in the centre. So
Lechantre at the back post lurking.
Tiffany Paquet well marked by Traoré Sanchez. Campion can't quite get the connection on the ball. It allows Gros Garcia to initially intercept. It comes off Tiffany Paquet's chair in the end for a Spain kick-in. Aaron Traoré Sanchez into Gros Garcia, met by Quentin Campion. Florian Lechantre has to drop off to allow his number 7 winger the space. We're going to get a corner kick. It's going to be taken by Florian Lechantre. Quentin Campion just coming over for a few words. May act as that shield and feint the ball over to Tiffany Paquet at the back post. Goes all the way back to Tiffany Paquet, who has an attempt at goal. And she sneaks it towards the back of Samuel Gros Garcia's chair. Well worked opportunity, great accuracy on the corner kick. The ball from Florian Lechantre went straight past Quentin Campion to Tiffany Paquet. And it's Belgium 2, Spain 0.
I think she actually timed that a little bit later than she was planning to, but consequently went back across goal. Caught out both Garcia and Vidal on the Spanish goal line. But Belgium upping the tempo when needed, getting pace on that ball, and stretching the Spanish players out of position to give them their space. Spanish coach is making another change.
Radwan Boujabud attacking the ball, but the referee brought it back for a 2-on-1 just before that. So we're going to get that Spanish change. As Alex just said, it's going to be Manuel Del Rey Coleto coming on. And it's going to be the number 2, Aaron Traoré Sanchez, coming off. Frustrating game so far for the Spanish number 2. So Del Rey Coleto is going to take that position on that Spanish left-hand wing. His job will be to try and limit the space and opportunities of Quinton Campion as Tiffany Paquette finds Le Chantre. Coleto's first involvement. Well played to just let that ball roll out of play for a Spain kick in. Gro Garcia in support. Boujaboud well marked on that left-hand wing. Intercepted by Campion. No options on the right, so he has to try and find Le Chantre. He does in the end. Now a chance here for Spain to break. If Garcia can wrap his chair around the ball, he does well. He's got Boujaboud and Del Rey Coleto in support. If he can cut it back. Well marked by Iago Cordron. Boujaboud now with a chance. Try and find the left-hand winger in Manuel Del Rey Coleto, and now a counter-attack from Belgium. Interesting choice for Florian Le Chantre to go back to Paquette there, as opposed to Quinton Campion on that right-hand wing. And Spain now, really good end-to-end stuff in the opening 12 minutes of this fixture.
I think the amount of turn-ons we're seeing in this game is a reflection of the pace at which Belgium are making this game be played.
Gro Garcia to take. Both of his advanced players well shielded by Campion and Le Chantre. Campion intercepts, puts it into the path of Florian Le Chantre, intercepted once again by Gro Garcia. Le Chantre was surely in there for a goal scoring opportunity had the Spanish captain not intercepted. He puts it across the face of goal. Boujaboud blocked by Paquette. Iago Cordron called into action for one of the first times in this fixture. Just takes a nick off the back of the Belgian chair. Got a 2-on-1 from the referee, who deemed Iago Cordron to have left his box.
I thought that's a bit harsh. I thought Tiffany Paquette had backed off just enough, but...
Yeah. So, Manuel Del Rey Coleto to take this indirect free kick. A chance for Spain to half the deficit. Boujaboud on the right-hand side.
Garcia coming in late. Is this part of the tactics?
So,
no, he's just chatting with the bench.
Coleto into Garcia, all the way back to Boujaboud. Florian Le Chantre just lets that roll out of play. Once again, Le Chantre wasn't quick enough in evading that space. 2-on-1 once again, indirect free kick for Spain. So Belgium have a number of options on the bench. They're arguably their best player, number 9, Ilian Genk. They've got Rannery, Leandro Sotobrienko and Robin Fiordalizo at their disposal, should they wish to use them. As Del Rey Coleto attempts to get Spain into this game, fires it into the box. Boujaboud at the back post, blocked by Tiffany Paquette.
A lot going on in that box at that free kick. Difficult for the officials to see what was going on.
So Manuel Del Rey Coleto with the kick in. Two options. Gro Garcia couldn't quite get the connection on the front of his chair. Referee Robert Byrne just ushering Gro Garcia away.
Good battle here in the box. Can Tiffany Paquette, who's got the ball out now, can she take it up the pitch for Belgium and get them moving again?
Boujaboud here with an opportunity. He forces an effort, a goal, posting in, fantastic goal. Spain are back in the game. Belgium 2, Spain 1. Radwan Boujaboud with the finish.
It didn't look like there was enough space to squeeze that ball through. I think the Belgians thought the same. Radwan Boujaboud had other ideas though.
Would be much brighter in this last 5 minutes, and they do deserve that goal. They've halved the deficit.
Can they opportunity for Campion?
Rotated spin kick. Boujaboud called into defensive actions this time. Paquette back to Boujaboud. He's going to try and get Spain into the Belgian half. He does extremely well just to get that ricochet in his favour. Really strong play from Tiffany Paquette there to just bully her way past Radwan Boujaboud, met by Samuel Gro Garcia. So Scotland are surely going to be cheering on Spain in this fixture.
Well, referee allows the advantage there, but there was a 2-on-1 as two Spanish players came in together.
Yeah, as mentioned, a draw here would surely favour Scotland and put them in that number 1 position. So Del Rey Coleto into Gro Garcia, met by Quentin Campion. It's well done by Gro Garcia. Coleto and Boujaboud in support. Tiffany Paquette now with an immediate counter-attack. Quentin Campion vacates that space on the right-hand wing, occupies the left currently. Florent Lechantre in the centre. Just takes a ricochet off of the chair of Belgium. So Radwan Boujaboud to take gently into the side of Samuel Gro Garcia's chair. Too much pace. Spain kick in. Two minutes remaining in this first half. Can Spain find that equaliser? Garcia has the option of Boujaboud in the space. Just feints. Boujaboud has to vacate that space quickly. The contact from Tiffany Paquette deemed too forceful. Direct free kick for Spain.
Boujaboud and Garcia having a plan and a talk, decide what they're going to try and do from this.
So Gro Garcia to take. He's got Manuel Del Rey Coleto at the back post. Puts it into the space of Boujaboud, intercepted by Tiffany Paquette. But Boujaboud's contact too forceful that time. Belgium free kick. So Iago Caldron, with only a handful of touches in this first half, comes over for the kick. Really well played by Quentin Campion to just get a pick off from that really good, accurate free kick from Iago Caldron to get Belgium all the way up the field of play. Ricochet into the path of Garcia. A lot of pace on that ball. Del Rey Coleto has to back off. Now Paquette will now try and advance Belgium forward. End-to-end stuff here in this first half. Boujaboud blocked by Tiffany Paquette. Paquette now moving forward. Quentin Campion just vacated the space on that right-hand wing. So Garcia collects. Belgium attack still on. Quentin Campion trapped there in that Spanish box. Back to Florent Lechantre, over to Quentin Campion at the back post. He restores Belgium's 2-goal advantage. Really well worked play, especially from Tiffany Paquette there, working well with her wingers. Quentin Campion and Florent Lechantre all playing their part. Belgium 3, Spain 1.
We apologise for the slight camera issues prior to that goal, but pleased that we managed to get it fixed in time to bring you that goal. It is very hot in this arena, and occasionally we're having some technical issues. We've got fans calling all our kit.
Yeah, it is very hot. And the referee, Robert Byrne, blows the whistle for half-time. A fantastic half here in the opening game of Day 4 of the EPFA Cup 2022. Belgium in the driving seat and have all but confirmed their spot at the top of the table and their position in the earlier semi-final. An early own goal for Gro Garcia put Belgium 1-0 up before Tiffany Paquette made it 2. A goal for Spain, got them back in the game when Boujaboud slotted home a fantastic finish at that right hand post for Quinton Campion in one of the last major involvements of the first half, restored Belgium's 2-goal advantage. So as we approach the half time, Belgium 3, Spain 1. Hello everyone and welcome back to the soon-to-be second half in this opening fixture of day 4 of the EPFA Cup 2022 between Belgium and Spain. Action-packed opener here at the Centre Sportif de la Havre in Geneva, Switzerland. This is Belgium 3, Spain 1. Gro Garcia own goal, Paquet and Campion with Spain's goal, a single from Radwan Boujaboud for Spain. Looks like we're getting a few adjustments from either side to go through that team of Belgium. So number 5, Rannery Leandro Sotobrenko has come on. Number 9, Ilian Genk takes to the field of play, and Robin Fiordalizo joined Iago Cordron at number 10, who maintains his position on the pitch for Spain. They've brought on Joaquin Guerra, Iglesia, Gro Garcia, Manuel Del Rey Coleto and Boujaboud, also from the first half.
Had confirmation at half-time as well that number 8,
Manuel Hernandez Alcaide,
was unable to get his chair into playing condition and complete a speed test, so will not take part in this game at all.
So Ilian Genk with his first involvement in this morning's fixture, trying to get past Garcia. Robin Fiordalizo very close there. Referee just deemed it just enough space. Says Ilian Genk has an attempt at goal, and in the first action of Joaquin Guerra Iglesia, he clears the ball out of danger. So if it was to end as it currently stands, Belgium would take that top spot in the EPFA Cup 2022 group stage, and they would play whoever finishes 4th later this afternoon, as Rannery Sotobrenko fires the ball in, and now a chance for Spain. Boujaboud attacking. He has the option of Manuel Del Rey Coleto on the left, but that very impressive number 9 for Belgium, Ilian Genk, just sees out the danger, fires a quick ball down the line to Robin Fiordalizo. Fiordalizo battling with Samuel Gro Garcia. So a win for Germany against Switzerland would make Spain finish in 4th, where they would play Belgium once again in the fixture at 4 o'clock today, and that would all but confirm Scotland's semi-final fixture against Germany.
3 outfield players that Belgium have currently, all able to strike the ball very cleanly, get a lot of pace onto the ball.
So Ilian Genk, diagonal pass cutting through the Spain box, will be retrieved by Iago Cordron, playing a much more advanced position to that of the first half. The two goalkeepers of both Belgium and Spain battling here halfway into the Spanish half. Ilian Genk with a pick off to his winger Rannery Leandro Sotobrenko, over to Fiordalizo, blocked by Gro Garcia. And Spain have a chance here to get up into the Belgium half. They do just that. He's condensed the Belgian players well here, and a 2-on-1 will be awarded in the favour of Spain. Ilian Genk not quick enough, maintaining his position in reverse.
Lovely bit of play there by the Belgian though, managed to get some passing going, utilising their goalkeeper to come out and be a 4th outfield player to be able to occupy the space, add additional passing lanes in and around the box.
So Boujaboud now trying to block the advances.
Strange decision by Soto there to send the ball back towards his goal.
So Boujaboud trying to find the gap between Cordron and Genk. Can he get another goal for Spain? Just wants to try and squeeze it past the chairs of the two Belgian defenders. Trying to see it back to Gro Garcia. Gro Garcia has to back off. The referee blows his whistle. So I'm yet to see the Belgian number 14, Lucas Marou. Not sure where he is this morning. As Gro Garcia sends the ball out of play. You can hear the support. Hear the support on pitch B, where Italy currently take on Austria. It's 1-1. And that's live on the Goals Beyond Grass, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Twitch. As Soto Brinco has a chance here. But Gro Garcia intercepts. That's the final game on pitch B here this week. From that fixture onwards, all will be on pitch A in front of us. Streamed live off the European Power Chair Football Association's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Twitch. Please visit the European Power Chair Football Association Facebook for more details. So Ilian Genk to take the free kick, fires it towards Soto Brinco.
Couple of
and
contact
we're going to get a card.
In a line here. Garcia was given a final warning after 2, and then Reini Soto.
So that's confirmation of that yellow card for Belgium. It's Raneri Soto Brinco for receiving it for his forceful contact.
I think he feels a bit hard done by there. Garcia clearly given a warning immediately before that, saying he's committed 2 fouls by a referee, and then Soto getting a yellow for his first one. Was a bit more forceful than the others, which is probably what made our referee Robert Byrne decide to issue the yellow. Raneri did feel a bit hard done by, given the look he gave his coach. Belgium though set up 4 out, all 4 players in the Spanish half.
So it's going to be Raneri Leandro Soto Brinco to take. Back to Genk, Fiordaliso an option at the back, goes for Iago Cordron, puts it in the space, Garcia intercepts, pick off from Genk, rotated spin kick from Cordron all the way to Soto Brinco, but cleared off the line by Guerre Iglesias. Genk pulling the strings in the middle for Belgium. You can see the impact he's had since his recent substitution onto the field of play. And our official Mark Kerrison waves his flag to signal a Spain kick-in.
Belgium presenting Spain with a new challenge this half. Different personnel, different system.
Gro Garcia into the Belgian half, intercepted by Ilian Genk. Ricochet, Boujaboud to Del Rey Coletto, who's an attempt at goal, couldn't quite get the connection. Gro Garcia had no need to encroach on his winger's space. 2-on-1 in favour of Belgium.
Yeah, it's the pace of the game still causing Spain to be caught out on some of these 2-on-1s. Bit more dynamic driving in and out of space by all their players would help keep the space available to play in.
Ilian Genk, a ricochet to Leandro Soto Brinco. Fiordaliso isolated on that left-hand wing, yet to have any major involvement in this second half. As Genk bullies his way past the Spanish captain, an opportunity here for him to force away past the Spanish defence. But they're just accordingly, just in time, back to Fiordaliso. Belgian players condensed, almost a 2-on-1. Del Rey Coletto once again miss-kicking the ball in a goal-scoring opportunity. Soto Brinco back to Genk, finds the space where Fiordaliso can attempt an effort at goal. Good defending from Joaquin Guerre Iglesias. The ball is still there. If he can find the gap, find the space between the Spanish defenders, just takes a ricochet and eventually goes out of play. We're going to get a substitution here with around 11.5 minutes to go. It's going to be Manuel Del Rey Coletto coming off, and it's Victor Gil-Vidal entering. typically adopted as a very defensive player. It'll be interesting to see if Spain adjust after this set piece. Guerra Iglesias with the interception. Sotobrienko in support, trying to make something happen for Belgium.
Feels like Belgium are only going to score great goals with the setup they've got at the moment.
So Sotobrienko to take. He has Robin Fiordaliso, who he aims for. He tries to find the gap in between Gro Garcia and Iglesias. Ilian Genk now. Sotobrienko back to Fiordaliso. Too much pace for Robin Fiordaliso to get the pick off, to send the shot. Goal bound. Spain goal kick. So Austria currently leading Italy by 2-1 now. Great pass from Iago Caldron to pick out Fiordaliso into the path of Sotobrienko. Back to Caldron, just behind his chair. Really unfortunate that Caldron couldn't maintain that pick off. Back to Sotobrienko, and Boujabud now attacking for Spain, looking to add to his tally. Garcia trying to pick out Victor Gil-Vidal. Two-on-one there, maybe a little harsh on the Belgian player. Sotobrienko was around 3+ meters away, but play will continue. Samuel Gro Garcia to take. Victor Gil-Vidal well marked at that back post. Boujabud likewise on the left. A goal here could change the dynamic of the game. 9 minutes remaining. Belgium 3, Spain 1. Down to Boujabud, intercepted by Genk. Comes off the front of Gro Garcia's chair, and it'll be a Belgian kick in.
Hosfield ball then setting Belgium up. Looking to get the ball moving, they're doing so now. Unlucky, great idea.
One of the youngest players at this tournament, the number 10 for Belgium, Iago Caldron. I believe he is only 12 years old. You can see he's going to be a real talent in years to come for the Red Devils.
That contact has caused a slight issue with his chair.
So Robert Byrne, the referee, just signals the Belgian coach, Robin Caldron, on the field of play to adjust the chair. So issue fixed, and Robert Byrne gives a thumbs up for play to continue with Samuel Gro Garcia. Spain ready in that change at the next break of play. It's going to be Aaron Taralbo Sanchez coming back on in this fixture. I suspect it will be Radwan Boujabud coming off. As suspected, Radwan Boujabud, the Spanish goal scorer, leaves the field of play, and Aaron Taralbo Sanchez comes on. Iago Caldron intercepted by Ilian Genk, very condensed in that top quarter. Victor Gil-Vidal breaks for Spain. Victor Gil-Vidal to take. Gro Garcia just to his left as the most present option. He fires it though diagonally, trying to pick out Taralbo Sanchez. Really good pass there If he could have just taken the momentum with him down that left-hand wing or passed it back to Gro Garcia straight away. Full ball, left of field of play, corner kick.
Interesting tactical switch yet again by Belgium. This time Genk is now playing behind Caudron, with Belgium a more traditional 3 out, but with the keeper and last player swapped. I can only think that's a development tactic to get Caudron more experience playing in the centre. Something they'd like to do longer term.
So Gil Vidal to take the corner kick. Gro Garcia, he fires it into Gro Garcia, but just nicks off the top left-hand corner of his front bumper. Out of play for a Belgium goal kick. So attacking play here for Belgium, as Fiordalizo just about tries to squeeze it between the Spanish defence, but extremely good defending from Samuel Gro Garcia prevents Belgium's fourth.
All 4 Belgian players in the Spanish half. They go back to the deepest one of Genk. Fires it to the back post to Reni Soto. Reni Soto not able to get that touch at the far post. It clips the outside and goes for a Spanish goal kick.
You can really see how effective Belgium are. They're passing arguably a level above most other oppositions here this week, which is why they're going to finish first, barring a late Spanish attack. Germany would have to win against Switzerland at 11:30 in order for them to overtake Spain in the standings. So there's still a chance for Spain to finish this initial round robin stage in third.
Bit of team organisation issues there for Spain. 2-on-1 given away at a goal kick yet again. It's really something that should be worked on the training pitch and know who's responsible.
So once again, the referee Robert Byrne calls Robin Caudron over to adjust something with the chair of Iago Caudron. 3 minutes remaining, plus any time the referee deems necessary.
Coaches in power chair tend to be not just coaching football and tactics and the skills, but also fixing chairs, adjusting straps.
Iago Caudron trying to find a way past Samuel Gro Garcia for the number 3 for Spain. Very alert to the Belgians' advances. Ilian Genk now down to Fiordalizo, back to Genk, diagonal pass all the way to Sotobrienko, does well to keep it in play, but it goes to Gro Garcia. Trabo Sanchez out of play, couldn't get in front of Genk's chair, and a nick off of the Spanish chair of Gro Garcia means we'll get a Belgian kick in. Looks like Italy have just equalised against Austria on pitch B. Fantastic game behind us. A reminder that the teams that finish in 5th, 6th and 7th will be placed in a second round robin style tournament where they'll all play one another to determine the the placings of 5th, 6th and 7th. So still a lot of action here at the EPFA Cup 2022. That's without even mentioning the semi-finals later this evening. It looks like it's going to be a selection of Scotland, Belgium, Germany and Spain fighting it out for the EPFA Cup 2022 crown in the final tomorrow at 4:30 local Swiss time. So please adjust accordingly to match your time zone.
Kick in to Spain. Just less than a minute on the clock. Ball into Sam Garcia. However, all a bit too tight by the Spanish. Yet again. 2-1 for Belgium.
Iago Cordron to take. Sotobrienko just dropping deeper to present an option for the Belgian number 10. Down to Sotobrienko. Sotobrienko surrounded by Victor Gilvidal and Samuel Gros Garcia. So Robert Byrne, our central referee, blows his whistle for a 2-on-1. We're now in additional time of this opening fixture of day 4. These Belgium and Spain's final initial round robin group game. And with Italy drawing on pitch B, they're going to be confirmed as semi-finalists. Who they're going to be playing will be determined by the Switzerland game at 11:30 on pitch A. But Belgium will finish top, Scotland in second. So it's for Germany to do now to see where they place between 3rd and 4th. If they're to finish 3rd, they will play 2nd in the semi-final. And that will be taking place at 6:15 local Swiss time. Whoever finishes 2nd, so Scotland will play whoever finishes 3rd. So a Germany win would mean we'll get a Belgium-Spain semi-final and a Scotland-Germany semi-final.
Sanchez and Cordron battling down the wing.
So Italy just taking the lead on pitch B. As the referee here blows the whistle, Belgium 3, Spain 1, Belgium top of the group. As the full-time whistle sounds, they'll play whoever finishes 4th. Italy just gone up to 7 points, so a Switzerland win could see them creep into the semi-final spots. It's all down to goal difference. Germany currently on -2. Italy will be on -3. So they'll need Switzerland to score a number of goals without reply for them to find a way into the semi-final placings. But as previously mentioned, Belgium with that 3 points sees them top the group with 16 points. Of the 6 games they've played, they've won 5 and drawn 1, lost 0. Finishing on a goal difference of +20. Spain, of the 6 games they've played, have won 2, drawn 2, lost 1. They finish on 8 points. Germany can overtake them with a win. We will strive to keep you up to date with all the details, but please join us shortly, myself and Alex Dowding, for commentary of the 11:30 fixture between Germany and Switzerland. Thank you all.